What's up, Survivor superfans? Welcome back, the place where we break down alliances, blindside moves, and those game-changing moments that leave Jeff Probst saying, "Wow, what just happened?" And trust me, we've got a lot to talk about today because episode 10 of Survivor 47 just flipped the entire game on its head. Yup, the end game is upon us. With just 8 castaways left, the stakes couldn't be higher. And today, we're focusing on one castaway who's been playing an incredible game behind the scenes. I'm talking about none other than Caroline Vidmar, the undercover strategist who's now stepping into the spotlight as a legitimate threat to win it all. Alright, let's set the stage. Up until now, Caroline's game has been the definition of flying under the radar. While everyone else has been throwing out names, getting paranoid, and burning bridges, Caroline has been quietly reading the room and positioning herself perfectly for this very moment. She's a master at social dynamics. And episode 9 was proof of that when tribal council devolved into straight-up chaos. Picture this, castaways are out of their seats, whispering, plotting, and panicking. And there's Caroline calm, collected, and sitting pretty. Did she have a vote that night? Nope. But did she influence the vote? Absolutely. Let's roll the tape. Chaos is only beneficial for people who are in a bad spot, and the best Survivor player can tell signal from noise, and I'm seeing a lot of noise right now. Boom. Do you see what she did there? Those lines weren't just filler, they were subtle signals to her allies to stick to the original plan and vote out Sully. And it worked. Genevieve Mushaluk may have gotten the credit for that vote, but let's not kid ourselves. Caroline was the real MVP of that tribal. She controlled the narrative without even getting out of her seat. That's some next-level Survivor IQ right there. But here's where things get really juicy, folks. Last week, Caroline made her biggest move yet. She blindsided her own alliance leader, Gabe Ortis. Gabe was the strategic head of the Tuco alliance, and taking him out was like cutting the head off a snake. It's a bold move, but it's also risky. Why? Because it forces Caroline to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight as a major threat. Now, let's talk strategy. Why did Caroline wait until now to make this move? Patience. It's a skill that's so underrated in Survivor. She knew that targeting Gabe too early would have put a target on her back. But by waiting until now, when big threats like Genevieve and Kyle are already under fire, Caroline has set herself up to take control of the game without becoming enemy number one. And this strategy isn't new, my friends. Remember Diva Yadaris from Survivor 45? She waited until the final 6 to blindside her closest ally, Drew Bazile, and it won her the $1 million prize. Patience pays off in Survivor, and Caroline seems to be taking notes from that playbook. In her confessional, Caroline admitted that sticking with Gabe and Susmi, her closest ally, had kept her safe so far. But she also recognized that to win the game, she needed to make moves that were her own. And voting out Gabe? That was her moment to break free and start shaping the endgame. Here's the kicker, by blindsiding Gabe, she also risks alienating Sue. And let me tell you, Survivor isn't just about the moves you make, it's about how you manage the fallout. Will Sue see this as betrayal, or will Caroline's social skills smooth things over? That is the $1 million question. Alright, let's talk about the road ahead. With only 8 players left, every move is crucial. Caroline's in a great spot, but the threats around her are growing. Genevieve Mushaluk is already being targeted for her strategic gameplay. Kyle Ostwald is the classic challenge beast, someone no one wants to face at the final immunity challenge. If Caroline can keep these two in the spotlight while quietly orchestrating votes, she could skate to the final 3. But if the others catch on to her game? Phew, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Here's my prediction, Caroline's game will come down to one critical tribal council. If she can pull off a big move like blindsiding Kyle or flipping Genevieve's allies against her, it will cement her as the frontrunner for sole Survivor. But if she overplays her hand? That torch is getting snuffed faster than you can say, the tribe has spoken. What do you guys think? Can Caroline pull this off and go from undercover strategist to sole Survivor? Or is she setting herself up to be the next blindside victim? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button if you're loving these breakdowns. It really helps the channel. Alright, that's it for today's breakdown, but you know the drama isn't over. Episode 11 is coming, and I'll be right here to analyze every twist, every alliance, and every jaw-dropping move. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Until next time, keep your torches lit, and may the best castaway win.